We continue to follow developments in the Middle East after President Trump addressed the nation, saying the United States struck 3 nuclear sites in Iran. ABC's Maggie Rulli gives us the details.
This morning, Tehran responding after President Trump announced the U.S. successfully struck 3 nuclear facilities in Iran: Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan.
The strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
U.S. officials say B-2 bombers dropped a number of massive ordnance penetrator bombs known as bunker busters. Tomahawk cruise missiles were also fired from a submarine. Iran's foreign minister calling the attacks lawless and criminal, adding it reserves all options to defend its sovereignty, interests, and people. The country then launching missiles towards Israel. Sirens sounding over Tel Aviv as Iranian missiles were intercepted, officials urging people to seek shelter. Israel Fire and Rescue said it received several reports of direct damage to residential buildings in 3 districts. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanking President Trump, saying Iran's nuclear program threatened Israel's very existence and endangered world peace. Last Thursday, the president set a 2-week deadline to decide whether the U.S. could join the Israelis and help strike Iran's nuclear facilities. But Trump and his national security team opted to carry out the military operation faster than expected. This comes after sources told ABC News multiple B-2 stealth bombers were headed to Guam, the planes capable of dropping the 30,000-pound explosive that could potentially damage or destroy Iran's Fordo nuclear facility, buried deep underground in the Iranian mountains. Satellite imagery could determine whether these strikes took out the facility, but experts add the only way to know is to get someone on the ground. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, London.
And the U.S. State Department says it's been evacuating U.S. diplomats and their families who wish to leave the region. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is expected to speak from the Pentagon later this morning.